Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Sugar Mama TV. I am so pleased and so proud to announce I have just finished round 2 of the $1,000 project, and over the last 13 months I have saved and invested $36,000. Now, for people who have just subscribed to my channel and don't know what the $1,000 project is, it was a personal challenge that I set for myself, and I invited everyone around the world to join in with me if they wanted to, where I took one really big goal and broke it down into bite-sized, mini, manageable, and most importantly, achievable mini goals. And so what I set out to do was to save, earn, manifest, create, work my backside off parcels of $1,000 at a time. And I had a separate dedicated savings account which I contributed to until I had $1,000 saved up. And the moment I had $1,000, before I got tempted to spend it, I went and invested that money into a portfolio of Australian industrial shares, international ETFs, and some listed investment companies. So you are probably scratching your head wondering, how did this girl save $36,000 over 13 months? She's got to be earning a really big salary, and she's got to be really rich, and she's got to have lots of money in savings to be able to do this. Well, that's not the case at all. Everything that I did to save and invest that $36,000 has come from my own hard work above and beyond what I normally do. So on the weekends, I took on extra jobs and extra projects to earn extra money. Occasionally, I would rent my house out on the weekends on Air BNB. I also did market research. I adopted a minimalistic philosophy where I was able to then sell pieces of furniture and clothing online. I did little things like taking my lunch to work, and I also became incredibly conscious and mindful in the way that I was spending money. I essentially left no stone unturned in ways that I could save money and ways that I could earn and create extra money in my life. And the moment I had that money, I showed gratitude and I put it into the dedicated $1,000 project savings account. Now, 13 months is a long time to be working on a goal, and there were definitely times where I was exhausted, frustrated, and just couldn't wait for the $1,000 project to finish. But there were a couple of key things that I did that ensured that I stayed motivated and focused. And so when those times came where I wanted to throw the towel in and give up, those feelings didn't last very long, and my motivation and vibration level kicked in again. So the first thing I did was I set myself one very simple goal for the $1,000 project. And that goal was to build up a passive income stream of $4,000 per year by November 2017. By having one goal, keeping it really simple, meant that I couldn't forget about it. Also, I wrote that goal down on a daily basis, if not throughout the day. That kept me so motivated and so focused. The second thing that I did was I always checked my mindset. I was excited about this goal of building up a passive income stream. I would think about the freedom that it would give me, the opportunities that it would give me, the luxury that it would give me, seeing that my money was working for me. I showed constant gratitude and appreciation for opportunities that came my way. I remember one day I found a $2 coin in the street. I bent down, picked it up, and just said thank you to the universe. I then transferred $2 into the $1,000 project savings account. Every little bit counted. I never said no to anything. I really understood the power of little things adding up and getting me closer and closer each time to my $1,000 threshold. And every time I put money into that account and every time I got given an opportunity, I always showed gratitude. And from gratitude, more opportunities to continue to flow in. I kept an open heart and an open mind. And the third thing I did was I constantly reviewed my progress. I would look and see what is working best, what is bringing in the most amount of money with the minimal amount of effort. Of course, I didn't want to drain and burn myself out in doing the $1,000 project because it would mean I wouldn't do as well. I had to look at the efficiency. I wanted to make sure I was using my time in a very powerful and efficient and effective manner. Also, by regularly reviewing how I was tracking, I also could see the progress that I was making. And that then fueled my passion and excitement for the $1,000 project because I could see I was getting there. There was light at the end of the tunnel. I was making good steps in building up this passive income. It was really happening. This was becoming even more achievable. And from that, my energy and passion just skyrocketed, and I was becoming even more enthusiastic and more open and more mindful of, the next $1,000. And it just multiplied. It was completely contagious. Now you're probably wondering, where was this $36,000 invested? And if you remember last year when I did the $1,000 project for the first time, I saved and invested $32,000. Well, I was loving that portfolio so much and getting so much out of it, and also educating and inspiring people along the way. Every time for round 2, I also did the same thing. I put it in the Sugar Mama $1,000 project portfolio. Now, I have linked in the description box below. You can actually go and see exactly where that $36,000 was invested, along with the previous $32,000 that was invested last year. You can see what stocks I bought, and you can see what the portfolio is now worth, and you can also see how much passive income the portfolio is paying. And I can proudly announce that the portfolio is paying a passive income of $3,650 a year. That is 100% cash flow positive. And I can very proudly now tell you, I have donated 100% of that money to an orphanage in Jakarta called Pan Van der Sur. This is an orphanage that takes children out of really dangerous, toxic situations and gives them a much better future and a much better opportunities to survive in life. The work that they do is incredible, and I'm so glad that this money is going to help them create more space so they can take on more children. Now, if you would like to do the $1,000 project for yourself, I highly recommend it. You will never regret it, and you will never look back. People around the world are doing the $1,000 project for a variety of different reasons and different motivations. Some people are doing it to get out of credit card debt. Some people are doing the $1,000 project to pay off student debt. Some people are even doing the $1,000 project to save up for things like IVF or preparing for a baby. Some people are doing it to prepare for an early retirement. The choice is yours. You can decide when you want to start it and when you want to stop it. You can have it go for 3 months, 13 months, 30 months. It's completely up to you. You create your own rules, you create your own boundaries, and you enjoy all the results from your hard work. Now, next week, I'm going to be creating a video for you to show you exactly how to do the $1,000 project. So if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe. Now, on a separate note, I'm actually going to be talking at an event in Sydney on the 17th of November. It's the Grace Talks, and I will be amongst a panel of other amazingly inspiring women. So if you'd like to see me speak and come in and introduce yourself and have a chat to me, I would love to meet you as well. And I will put in the description box below the link to the event and all the details that you need to know about. And in the meantime, if you're not quite ready to do the $1,000 project and you live in Australia, there's a video that I really want to make sure you watch, and it's about building your wealth through superannuation. I know not everybody is ready to start investing like I have done with the $1,000 project, but everyone actually already owns an investment portfolio if you live in Australia, and that is your superannuation account. So I'm going to again link this video in the description box below. I really want you to watch it and have a think about where your superannuation money is, how it's invested, and if it's going to work towards you achieving your own financial goals. In the meantime, everyone, have a fantastic week. I will see you later in the week for Lifestyle Love. And as always, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you have any ideas for the $1,000 project. I will be doing it again, but remember, you don't need to wait for me. You can get started with a $1,000 project anytime you like. And if you've done the $1,000 project, let me know how you're going. Okay, everyone, ciao for now. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram at sugarmama.tv. Ciao for now.